All right, it's the rundown. May 23rd?
Correct.
2023. Ding! Almost like a 23-23, right? That's a thing.
That's a thing.
5-23-23. Jeff D. Lowe, Eddie, Clem. Not a spoiler, by the way, for the dozen. These guys had Clem at a hotel, no matter what. So who knows? We'll see where they are in the dozen trivia tournament. Starts airing on Monday. What is that? May 30th, I think. May 29th. Monday, May 29th. Ziti takes on Flux in the first round. Castellani, Stu Feiner, Joey Camasta. Then we'll see. 4 teams will be going to Chicago after all these matches air. The second round airs the 5th and 6th of June, and then the live Final Four June 8th from Chicago. But we got Eddie and Clem here, so they're sticking around. May as well use them.
Yep.
They're here till tonight. Hotel in a city next to the state you live in.
Jeff, you've made my life just delightful. I get like occasional.
That's the thing. It's like we don't want to spoil it. But it's like, yeah, Clem's using a hotel no matter what. So don't worry. There's this. He was doing the rundown regardless.
We do live shows. You know, we went to L.A., Arizona. It's like I just get away. Daddy gets to close the curtains and sleeps. Yeah.
You want Chicago most, I think, for just to have some peace and quiet more than.
Yeah, it's much more so that than potentially winning a trophy and having bragging rights over 300 Mama Lukes here. That's a good time, my buddy.
Rocky Boots. Sponsor of the rundown here. Rocky Boots, known for their long-lasting rugged construction, making them ideal for outdoor work, recreational activities, designed with comfort in mind. Very cushiony insoles. It's very supportive. I got bad feet.
Oh, yeah?
Shout out Nate Dogg. I know Nate.
Speaking of bad feet.
Currently the worst foot in the world, but I do have bad feet. My plantar fascia on both my feet are just fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
Rocky Boots work well.
Nate should have been wearing Rocky Boots. It all could have been avoided with Rocky Boots.
Engineered to provide protection from harsh outdoor conditions, environments, ensuring safe comfort. Buy online at rockyboots.com and use code RUNDOWN, 25% off right there if you use that code. Go to rockyboots.com and use code RUNDOWN. I'll start out with
25% is a nice deal, too.
Yeah, 25% is
a quarter.
Usually it's like $5 off if you've never even opened the app before. That's usually what it is. Nuggets take down the Lakers. Sweep, a close sweep. It's an oddly close sweep.
Jeff, I'm so glad you brought up that today is 23-23.
Oh, yeah.
Because red 23 greater than purple 23.
He's 6
Throw up
now.
the shirt.
He's a 6 now.
It doesn't matter.
As a LeBron guy, I'm sorry. He's 6.
I'm using this as an opportunity to plug the shirt. Please put that on there. Go buy it. Yeah, it's just another feather in the cap for Michael Jordan. So, yeah, I'm going to make this about him.
Which I don't know why.
I'm going to make this about him.
I don't really know why.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I don't. I'm happy for the Nuggets, to be honest with you. It's a Nuggets Jimmy Butler title game. And I'm happy that Jimmy or Jokic, 2 deserving people, are going to get a title. Thinking that the Heat get past the Celtics, but that's kind of where I stand.
Jordan never lost a game in year 20. Never lost a playoff game in year 20. He wasn't even. I don't think he was even close. He probably was playing golf at that point.
2 points in like one of his final games.
I don't think Jordan was playing.
Threw it away on the Wizards.
What you're like? Hey, Jordan.
I think Jordan's the greatest best player of all time.
Okay.
But I'm a LeBron guy. I'm a Cavs fan.
Oh yeah, you are. So
he dragged this dumpy Lakers team to the Western Conference Finals, and all these games were good. Like they really. Last game, the game 3 was a bit of a letdown for Lakers, but like those first 2 games, they should have stole one.
It's his roster.
Last night.
It's his roster. That's what he wanted.
Yeah, let's see. He does not sound like he's committing to playing again.
Yeah, that was interesting.
That's more of that's a leverage move.
I'm already annoyed by this. Like, am I like the cryptic? Like, in my guy
Kyrie
Melo
was courtside.
Yeah, exactly. Kyrie's courtside. Windhorst is doing the thing where it's
Windhorst doesn't know anything about it. I'm gonna make that very clear. Windhorst is not plugged in on LeBron. He's never had a LeBron scoop. I just want to make that clear.
He just was always lurking.
Yes.
That's why he went to France to get
LeBron,
Wembanyama next. Basically.
Two guys. You get, and I like Windhorst. 2 guys who are never going to give you news on LeBron. Woj, LeBron and Woj hate each other, despise each other. Woj will only really put out negative news about LeBron. Woj and LeBron, enemies. Windhorst hasn't had a scoop on LeBron ever.
I would have said he was like the LeBron guy. It's funny how he's marketed himself like that.
He is.
Didn't have the Lakers scoop. That was a press release. Didn't have Cavs, Sports Illustrated, Lee Jenkins. Obviously didn't have the decision. Never had a LeBron scoop.
I don't like the people who dump on Windhorst.
I like Windhorst. He's a good NBA insider.
Yeah.
He did the Gobert thing last year. That was great.
If I go down with a Lisfranc injury and I can't play for Team ZD or Clem can't play, like Windhorst would be.
Yeah, he fits in with the big boy. I guarantee Windhorst will get his snack questions right too. He's part of the big boy.
I like Windy, but I'm not going to look at Windy as a Cav. I'm sorry it's turned into a Windy shit fest.
No,
Woj is the one. Woj and LeBron hate each other.
I like that there is rivalries behind the scenes with these insiders.
I do like that.
That's why if you look up a lot of like Woj LeBron pieces, they're like not insider. They're they're kind of hit pieces. It's just like yeah, it's negative.
No. Here's the thing, though, Jeff. And this is like, listen, I respect LeBron. I took shots at him off the top of the show.
Did you forget he's a Cavs fan when you said that? Because I thought you were just coming to just.
I did forget. I
was like, that was.
I mean, LeBron forgets too. Like, it's just a fact. He's like, sorry, but there's no way that he's gonna like not have a whole grand production, right?
Yeah, no.
There's
It's a posture move. You get the leverage on front office of the Lakers. I mean, he's not retiring.
He didn't go to he didn't get to year 20 to not go to year 21, and then his son is going to be in the NBA that he's been talking about. He's not gonna be like, I'm calling it a career when I got to the finish line.
You can fart your way out of the NBA if you're playing alongside your kid. Like that's like no one's like that's cool. He's going to be happy.
I mean, like
Jordan's the best player of all time. I just want to make that clear. Like I'm not like I don't think.
And LeBron is amazing too. I mean, 20 years and still at this level, he's.
And it's it kind of just bears out that like the Nuggets just kicked the shit out of them for 4 games. You know, they won them. They didn't. It wasn't blowouts. And it's just that's kind of the story. But that's the way the Nuggets are. Do you think
they're really fucking good?
As a commissioner that rigs stuff, are you upset that Adam Silver has not rigged this to make Lakers Celtics? Are you shocked?
Many people think I rigged it for ZD. I got it from. Well, you can count. Maybe you're reading this how you want. Dave got mad at me about something yesterday about slanting against ZD. Everyone thinks I slant against them. That's just how it ends up.
Yeah. But the Frankettes never get anything slanted against them. That's always, those matches are right down the middle.
Yeah.
The Jokic brothers, I need them back. I forgot the Jokic brothers were here, and then that they're throwing Mike Malone around like a child. That's awesome. Like, bring them to the finals. The Jokic brothers in South Beach sounds like, as I'm thinking about it, kind of terrifying. But that could be a lot of fun summer content. The Jokic brothers with the Larry O'Brien.
I do think the Celtics are dead, but I will say, if they do win the next game, I just refuse to. It's weird because I think I'm not even sure how much of it's serious Celtics fans saying they're still alive, but I don't know. There's something about that team. They're a big fuck around team. Mm-hmm. They fucked around all season. They had weird games. They did it in the playoffs. Tough to fuck around and go down 3-0 though. Yeah. I will say, and I do think Jimmy Butler is in this weird like middle zone where we do respect him now. But it's like maybe he needs to be in that upper echelon that he wasn't in before. He is just insane.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a mother. Like as a Knicks fan that hates the Heat, as soon as they sound like that's the perfect guy for Miami, just like a tough dude who kind of is like still underrated, at least until the Milwaukee series where he really reminded everyone playoff Jimmy's like can just destroy franchises.
I love him.
Yeah, and said you guys got rid of him. It's a real shame Philadelphia got rid of him. I feel like that's the guy who might have got Embiid to like take that next step. It's a real shame that Philadelphia let him go because of Ben Simmons and Tobias Harris. Real shame.
So we'll see if he can close it out. NHL playoffs. Speaking of Miami, Panthers up 3-0. This has got a team of destiny written all over them. I mean, they were 1 seed last year. They get Matthew Tkachuk. Like they're pretty fucking good. Like it's one of those ones that makes sense. Miami was the same way. The Heat were the same way. It's not like a weird thing where this is just like if the Kraken had done this, you'd be like, oh, that's kind of crazy. Yeah. But like this isn't insane to me. Like they're a good team. The NHL is as parity as it gets.
Yeah.
I mean, that's literally they're known for the number 1 overall seed always losing. Like that's like what they're known for.
Yeah, for sure. But
it's crazy.
But even so, like you said, they were the 1 seed last year. Did they just go NBA and just kind of like cruise during the regular season? Not really, because they almost didn't make it. It almost went really south. But the talent was there, so it's a good story.
And Koepka there clapping it up.
Yeah.
Probably got a couple in him. He's fired up, ready to go.
Have you ever lost yourself in a clap? I'm watching this video and I'm like, I've definitely lost myself in a clap, just like watching the game zoning out.
Very clearly, right? Probably on the 5th or 6th clap, he's now just unlimited clapping.
Yes.
Somebody stops him. This is an all-time clap.
It's a long weekend too, right beforehand, right?
So this isn't a gift. This is a fucking.
Is that a 4-second video that keeps looping? No, my God, that was 23-second clap.
What is he, a con?
Wait. Go. Start the video again.
Did he just watch Indiana Jones 5?
Wait. Pause at the beginning of the video. We're gonna clap for 23 seconds. See how long. Okay, ready? Go.
Flowers of the color moon.
This is like this.
Scorsese, great job.
Yeah, this is a lot of clapping. We're only halfway.
I'm done.
He's the only one clapping too. No one else is even clapping right now.
He's played 4 rounds of major championship golf. He's still clapping and done. That's a lot of clapping.
That's a lot of clapping.
I didn't like
That's
that.
just too much.
Hands are a little raw right now from that.
And think about his hands, hitting wedge shots all weekend,
Yeah.
putting like he's got calluses.
I feel like I just played that Addams Family machine, where it buzzes your hand. You know
Fast
that one?
there with the bulb in his mouth.
They were. He had the trophy. I'm a golf guy. I know it's the Wanamaker Trophy. I didn't need that. Thank you, John Rich, though.
I thought it was a hockey trophy. I'll be honest, John.
No,
Rich,
it's not. Yeah, they were drinking out of it in the locker room, using it as a hat.
Every trophy should be drinkable. Like, you need to have something where you could drink
Chuck
out of
is
a
using
trophy.
the fucking hat. Yeah, it's funny shit. Good. Kepka's the fucking man, dude. I'm sorry. I'm a Kepka guy. Like, I know he's a PMT guy. Some people don't like him. I know Dave does. I know Ziti not supposed to like him.
Yeah, that's
Dave.
true.
Oh, Dave. Oh, then I fucking hate Brooks Koepka. Fucking clapping nerd, fucking loser, drinking out of a trophy. It's so lame.
I just like a guy who is like really only good at the biggest events is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a shame Michael Block was the story of the weekend, so it's whatever.
You're a block guy over Kepka? Oh
yeah.
Duh. I did just set you up to say you didn't like Kepka.
Common man. We're the common man by the common man.
Vegas up 2-0 on the Stars. Shout out my Knights.
How you feeling right now?
Jonathan Marchessault is the fucking man. I love that my favorite player is still on that team. Love it. I was supposed to go to a game, game 1 against Edmonton. They got their doors blown off. I didn't go. But I might be in California if they make the Stanley Cup.
Post doesn't Torny
Little-
Jeffy going
little
out having
drive.
a little fun in Vegas.
Little drive for a Stanley Cup game, but it may not line up.
Cali
May not line up because they are the home team no matter who they face, if they make it. So we'll see. Hockey in Vegas is a must go.
Yeah?
If you have a bachelor, you've been.
Yeah.
If you have a bachelor party in Vegas, that is a must do event.
I was at a wedding. Dana got married.
Right.
That's
Must-
right.
Because it's perfect time. It ends, then you can go back to the casino. You can go to the clubs. Like it's a Knights game. If you go during hockey season, is a must do event.
I feel like they raised the level for all the other teams that are now coming to Vegas. The Raiders, the A's are going to be there, and I feel like the Knights are the
Vegas
gold
is a bit of an
standard.
advantage too, where hockey is there's so many games, and we'll see about baseball. Though baseball's different because baseball is series. Where like hockey, their crowds aren't as like away team. They're very strong home crowds. Where like obviously the Raiders, it's an event. Like
Yeah.
if your team plays there, it's an event to
Yeah.
go do it. So it's a little different. I think the Raiders are the bigger disadvantage, and the A's will probably be a little bit because it's like you go out for a couple days.
Yeah.
Go for a series. Like a weekend series in Vegas is going to have. I will say Vegas fans have their team like a pretty strong fan base. Like,
Yeah.
They're not going to not show up like A's fans do.
Yeah, you'd hope not.
It's a lot of people there who've just been waiting for a team, so they've been ready to get fucking. And do they still do the pre-show production?
Oh, crazy.
Oh,
All
it's
over the
wild
night.
shit, man.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
It's corny, but I love it. Barstool Store Father's Day merch. Father's Day coming up. Barstool Sports store full of awesome stuff. Make your dad feel young and cool. Stuff we have, cost effective. Make your dad feel great too. Like one of the guys gets it. Wear a dad hat. You wear a dad hat.
I go out, they like throw the Barstool logo on the chest, and like that guy isn't completely washed. He knows what he's plugged in these days, as they say. I don't think they say that.
Shop now at store.barstoolsports.com. Get your Father's Day stuff. Chicago stuff. Very dad. That's obviously I don't have a dad anymore. When I did, I bought the Chicago JP Graziano thing.
Yeah.
That's
the beef kit.
the most
Yeah.
dad gift we have. No offense
Yeah.
to the hats. I'm sorry if
TasteRealChicago.com.
steward our own products, but I think the best dad gift in our store is the Chicago
Yeah,
beef kit.
TasteRealChicago.com. Go check it
Yeah,
out.
that stuff is gold. I had
Awesome.
not gonna say who. It was delicious. It was a delicious Chicago beef, but the person who made it, they didn't have any peppers.
Oh, really? There was
Does that
none?
make it not a Chicago beef?
I mean, it depends. There's
And
definitely
everything
people,
else.
There's definitely people who go without jardiniere. The people who think it's too hot or they just don't like the texture. But yeah, it's it's a little inauthentic, I guess. But it's fine if you don't get it.
Whether you make it or not, you're gonna be in Chicago. I have not done. Only done one like real beef place.
Yeah,
I'm not that that's a knock on Portillo's.
yeah. We'll go.
Also, I don't know how much is gonna ruin you. I was in line in Disneyland. I was in line for Soarin'. This couple in front of me goes, hey, after this we got to go to Portillo's, and I was like, oh, that killed me. What is that?
Portillo.
Portillo's. I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't like that.
Were you sad you weren't at Disney with us? I feel like you should just become a Star Wars fan coming to the next trip.
Yeah, maybe I should. Yeah, I'll watch all 9 in a day or something like that. There's more than that now, right?
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. It kind of just gets worse.
Did we talk about that? The closing the hotel? What a crazy.
Weird. I don't really know why. It's very expensive.
$5,300 for a family of 4 for 2 nights, and it looks like a prison cell, basically.
Yeah, you're in. That's kind of the rub with Star Wars is the ships aren't very luxurious, and they're trying to make you seem like you're in Star Wars, so you're kind of in a cell, and you have to have the people wanted us to go with Dave, and could you imagine Dave like waking up at like 8 and walking down to get coffee in the lobby, and he passes like Admiral Akbar, like just a guy just like a fish guy. Like,
Yeah.
Good morning. Like what? Maybe he's like a fan. He's like one bite. Like that'd be the funniest shit of all time. It can't really break character there though, because like there were some cast members who I looked back when we were in Disney World with Dave. They can't break character in Star Wars. Like if you go to Avatar Land in Disney World and you ask about the movie Avatar, they have to call it a documentary. Like they're like very in.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah, they're very in their world. So Star Wars is the same way there. Like if you ask about like Luke, they go I've heard about Luke Skywalker. Like they. So, but we would pass them, and then you would see them kind of react to Dave being there. But like when they're there, like they're.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I like that.
Dave is like the Venn diagram of this, where it's like Star Wars fan, rich enough to afford $5,300 for 2 nights, and Dave I don't think has any interest in. So it's like that's why they're closing in 1 year. That's closing a year. That's wild.
That's crazy.
That's an L for.
Next up, the big change. Australian model, so she ghosted Leo DiCaprio. If you don't know who Leo is. I mean, I guess it's a power move.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think Leo gives a single shit?
You know what?
If anything, probably a win for him.
He might though.
You think?
I mean, it's definitely a blessing if she's going to go on and say this, but I don't know. I assume a guy with that much power and status probably doesn't get ghosted often.
He's got to worry about like Flower Moon. He's got to worry about like the press tour for the new Scorsese movie.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's all about the chase, and Chase probably ain't very hard for Leo right now. So if someone really ghosted him, he's probably a little bit perturbed.
You think it's hard for you? You think the chase is hard for him?
No, it's not hard for him.
Oh, not hard.
Yeah. So that's why when one doesn't come, it's like, oh.
It's a way to get your name out there, right? It's like after the Sydney Sweeney thing with her grandparents saying she had like the nicest boobs, and then everyone knew Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
So it's like this is, and what's her name? Steph Claire Smith. Also potentially an assassin, right? There's 3 names. Usually assassins have 3 names. John Wilkes.
Could be a killer.
Stuff like that. Leo might have dodged a bullet here, literally.
Yeah. Wow, we've jumped now to she might shoot Leo. Speaking of, man shot his roommate after eating a Hot Pocket. His last Hot Pocket. I actually had that's a little thing about me. I eat Hot Pockets every now and then.
Do you? What flavor though?
I like meatball parm.
Jeff, I'm gonna say
Meatball in a Hot Pocket, huh?
No, it's like
pepperoni,
Chipotle,
chicken.
the chicken like with the cheese and like Chipotle or whatever it is. I used to like the lean
Like a
pockets.
pepper jack?
They don't make a pepper jack. Is that what it is?
Maybe, I don't know.
I like the chicken, like the Parmesan one, whatever it is, the Italian one.
Oh, really?
Why? Wait, you kind of just.
I think
What's yours?
hot ham and cheese. Is,
Oh, I can't do that. Nah,
that's a wild move, Ed. I love you.
that's the original.
That's fine.
That's how they got their name. That's how
Okay,
they got
that's great.
the original. What's wrong with the original?
I had ham.
Companies progress. Hot Pockets progressed, I'm sure.
Then they got one with like the folded over. I haven't ate one.
I had a new one, buffalo chicken.
Oh, really?
And like the top is like dusted over. It's a little strong.
Really?
Yeah, I made it 3 days ago. My apartment still kind of smells like it.
Oh.
That's a
Yeah,
problem.
it's tough.
I'm going to say this, Jeff. This is basically the nicest compliment I could give someone. You strike me as a guy who has the perfect internal temperature for a Hot Pocket. Because an idiot like me, it's either 1,000 degrees or it's still frozen.
When I'm eating a Hot Pocket, I know I'm going to burn my mouth. Like it's inevitable. Yeah, that's the buffalo. It's a buffalo chicken one.
Big,
Pretty
bold.
good. Yeah, pretty good. Shout out to Hot Pocket, getting a little free pub here. I mean, they've been around for 5,000 years.
How about the deli witches?
Yeah, what's a deli? I've seen the deli witches.
Who's buying those?
People without delis, I think. Because there's
What are
no
the
way
other-
you're
what
going.
are the other like the traditional flavors of Hot Pocket? I'm trying to think about which ones I get here. Oh, I like that's the one I was getting at home when I was home in
The
Texas.
4 cheese pizza?
4 cheese pizza.
Oh, okay, all right, that's respectable.
Okay, have you walked back? You're disgusted.
Yeah. Well, you said like a meatball, dude.
Yeah, there's like there you go, meatball and mozzarella. What do you never give it a try?
All right. No.
Have you heard a pretzel Hot Pocket?
No.
Oh, pretzel that's the one with the Chipotle and chicken.
Is that real?
Continued them
It's
out.
real life, Jeff?
Yeah, they discontinued them. Tough. Hot Pocket really, Hot Pocket kind of scaled back their inventory
They
there.
did, yeah. It looks like it, huh?
COVID just really hit everybody.
Steak nacho.
The real losers in COVID was Hot Pockets.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree with
We
that.
got to get rid of the pretzel pocket.
Yeah.
I know I got rid of the lean pocket.
Yeah.
Like 10 less calories really made me feel good.
I will say this in defense of the man that shot his roommate. If he shot him over a Hot Pocket, that's wrong. Shooting him over the last Hot Pocket is fine, because if you're dreaming of that Hot Pocket, you go in the
is, and,
freezer,
like-
it's not there, I might shoot you.
I
Like,
got
even
him.
you, Ed, I might have shot you. Like if it was the last one, not any Hot Pocket.
The last week I had, like this week, dozen tournament. Like I don't have a ton of time. Just throw it in the microwave. Done. Easy. Like he's probably on the move. He's like, fuck, I need a Hot Pocket. He needed to make it. It's not there. What's he gonna eat? Now he's out of food. Not time to make a sandwich. He's probably on the run. I'm not defending the guy that shot him. I'm saying like I kind of get it.
Yeah.
I'll defend him. I'm fine with it. Yeah.
It's a good point, Clem.
Dozen starts airing next week. I can't say really anything. Sorry. It's not even worth teasing it. 16 teams. It'll be 15 matches. It's going to be awesome. I'm very excited. Everyone takes it very, very, very seriously. No spoiler. People were very mad at me yesterday. But I like that. Like in the end, I want people to care. So this is the most intense one yet. We've filmed a bunch of matches already. It's been very intense. A lot of really good matches. A couple all-time matches. I'd say we have maybe 2 to 3 that are the best in the history of the show.
Really?
Yeah.
S tier level.
Pretty damn good. Yeah. So we'll see. 14's going to Chicago live Final Four. Hopefully they don't fuck up a question again. That sucked. Gonna look forward to not doing that. But
Yeah.
Chicago, we have a lot of theatrics planned. A lot of different intros and intermission shows going to be fun. So might see you guys there, might not.
Yeah, maybe whenever we play next, I hope we have a Hot Pocket question, please.
I think I've given you. I did do a lean pocket question this season, so.
Did you? Oh, that's.
It's always fun, dozen week. Everyone's in the office, get a little buzz going, seeing people you haven't seen in a while, stuff like that. So it's always a good time.
You know, I gotta say, I miss White Sox Day.
Yeah, I know. I miss him too.
White's my tradition. The last thing we'll say, my tradition of the dozen tournament is I walk in on that Monday or Tuesday whenever we start. Same thing every time. I say, hey, White's like Dave, hey, early. It's usually at 7 a.m. He goes, yeah. He goes, I'm a morning guy. I used to work court, and he gives me the whole. Every day he flies in early. And I do miss me. He's like, it's just different not seeing.
It is. Like I said, like obviously him, Chief, and RA.
You kind of usually sleeps here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We give him a hotel.
Yeah.
But he's usually sleeping here in between days, win
Yeah.
or lose. So.
And the big one to me is that I feel like this is the Captain Cons Open, and he's not. He's not
Usually,
here.
yeah, Cons.
Yeah.
Even last year walking around wasn't even in the league.
I know, and he's just going to. Who's going to McSorley? It was just
Yeah.
Cons.
When does the off season begin? When can people? Because like if say
June, the second that trophy's lifted on June 8th.
Wow.
Off season probably come back in October. I don't know. We're gonna figure some things out. I got to change it up a little bit. There's a discussion had about dropping the tournament back down to 12 teams.
Oh.
Making the regular season mean a little more again, making it really intense. I think that's going to be the move. I can be convinced otherwise, but at least like another bye. We're gonna drop it a little bit. It's got to be a little more intense, and
Wow.
I think we're going to keep it at 20. It's going to be. We're going to have to tighten some things up a little bit.
Wow.
Last season, next season. I did say that about this season as well. Next season's the last season it doesn't. So
All right, Pete.
that's it. Eddie and Clem, thank you.